from a very snowy snow day. It is, what's today? January 25th, 2026. And it's like obviously snowing a lot. I don't know why we decided to pick right now to go walk to pick up our laundry. It started snowing at like 4 o'clock this morning, and it's like noon right now, and it's supposed to snow until 8 p.m. I think. The forecast said like up to 22 inches or something. So we will see. But it is very beautiful. And exhausting to walk in. It's like, if I put my feet in all the way, they're gone. It looks like they did plow like one time already this morning. If they hadn't, you definitely wouldn't be able to see like where the street starts and where the curb ends. Because like, look at these steps already. There's these big snow drifts. It actually kind of feels like sleet right now. You throwing snowballs? Oh, it's not good snowballs? Kyle's throwing snowballs at me, or attempting to. I'm here. You can't throw them at me if I'm right next to you. Sucker. They're not staying together.
Yeah, it's very like, it's really light and
powdery.
Like, all the
yeah.
sleet is coming now. So
I know, it is sleeting now. Ah, got in my eye. Ah, I'm being attacked. Kyle, we need those big, like snowshoes that look like tennis rackets.
Yeah, that our neighbors have.
Do our neighbors?
Our neighbors are just walking around them.
Oh, I didn't even see. I do feel like I'm like not able to look up because you're just like looking down the whole time you're walking. Sorry, I'm taking it all in. Because once we pick up the laundry, I'm not going to be able to vlog until we get home. There's a curb somewhere here. Sad. Laundry is closed. Oh my gosh, that's so loud. It's closed over there too. Yeah. There's a park near us that has like a pretty good hill, and these people are definitely going to go take their sleds. I'm jealous. Yeah, that's true. There's the skyline down there, shrouded in snow. You're trying to die today? I accidentally took a nap for like 4 hours and did nothing today. But now I'm walking Pepper, and I'll show you. There's a lot of snow. It never really comes through on video like how deep the snow is. And now it's kind of like dense enough you can walk on top of it. But you can see all the drifts of like where people have shoveled out their cars. And like the steps have been shoveled out a few times. But it's really beautiful. Like this is just pure, unadulterated snow. Just so pure. And Pepper's still eating it. It's so quiet out here. Come on, girl. She's frolicking. This is like a driveway right here, but you wouldn't know. That's the street. The streets have been plowed a few times, as you can see, like next to the cars. But this girl loves it. I wish I could just take her off the leash, but I don't trust her. And it's still coming down a little bit. All right, we're gonna walk to the end of this block, and then we're gonna go home. It's so much snow. So it's the next morning. I just took Pepper out and it is a lot of snow, but it is officially done. A lot of cars are like just completely blocked in still. I can't tell. This is more of like a side street. It looks like they might have plowed like very early on, but obviously have not plowed in a long time. There's like several inches on the ground. The official count of snow I think is like 11 inches, which I guess seems right. It is just like the amount of snow. It's kind of hard to see like depth perception on a video, but like that is just like a mound of snow because people, you know, start to shovel out their like little paths and stuff. And so these mounds just get massive. But thankfully, you know, since I work at home and Kyle, you know, basically works at home also. So we don't really have to go anywhere today other than to take little Miss out, which she loves it. But I can tell like partway through our walks where her feet start to bother her. So we're heading back now. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me put the phone down. And Kyle is finishing digging out the car. Not finishing, he says. But look at this giant snow mound now. Like all the sidewalks are cleared, but that means there's just these giant snow mounds. It's kind of fun though. Look, Peppy. Oh. Now they would be good snowballs, Kyle. Or just snow bombs. What? Oh, if you want to, can I throw this at you? That was uneventful. How are you going to get back over here? How are you going to get back over here? I'm on a break from work and I figured I have really overripe bananas. So I think I'm going to make a banana bread, and I also have chocolate chips. So I think I'm going to make it banana chocolate chip bread. So I thought I would just show you that since it's a very like cozy thing to do, since we're still kind of enjoying our snow day. I'm gonna do the banana bread recipe that I do, fairly regularly. It's really easy and you only need one bowl for it. You don't have to like mix the dry ingredients separately, which I love. So I'm just gonna use my mixer, and before I forget, preheat the oven to 350. So it calls for 2 to 4 ripe bananas. These are kind of small-ish, so I might use all 3. But I am gonna make this. This recipe is just, you know, like a standard recipe, but I am gonna sub 1-to-1 gluten-free flour. And if you've baked gluten-free before, you know that, or at least for me, the doughs turn out kind of more wet than like a regular flour dough. So I might use just like a little bit less than 3 total bananas. I'll just mix those in the mixer to mash them. So that's good. The next thing is a 1/3 cup salted butter. Like, I never claimed this was a healthy banana bread recipe. A stick is 1/2 cup, so like, so this would be 1/4 cup, so like 1/3, something like that. Oh, it's not as soft as I expected it to be. I had it at room temp. It'll work. And then we'll mix those together. Probably would have done a little better if the butter was more softened, but it's broken up pretty well. And then it's 3/4 cups of sugar. 1, 2, 3, and mix that in also. Then it's 1 egg. Always crack your egg into a separate bowl so you don't get shell in your batter. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then those are the last of your wet ingredients, so just give it a good mix again. And then we'll start with the dry ingredients. So it's 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon baking powder. This says optional, but it says 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, but I do usually add that in. And then it's 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Like I said, we're substituting gluten-free, so I'm using this Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1 baking flour. 1, 2, 3. I don't really like level them or anything unless I'm baking something that is a little more technical, but you know, a loaf bread, that's not like a, you know, this isn't bread, it's not like yeasted, it's just like more like a cake. So I'm not that particular with our measurements. So we'll just mix that up and then we'll add in our chocolate chips. The recipe calls for 1 cup of chopped walnuts, and I usually do add walnuts or pecans. But like I said, today we're going to do chocolate chips because it's more fun that way. All right, going in. I'm back at my desk, back in my home office for the rest of my workday, and I'm just looking out the window again because it got really sunny and it's really, really pretty. But it's really beautiful and it's still super cold, but at least we have a lot of sun. So I mentioned this yesterday when I was talking about what I might do yesterday during the snow day. I had talked about cleaning out my dressers. If you saw my closet clean out video where I did my closet and my clothing rack, I didn't get to my dresser or this other dresser I have here. So I really want to do those, especially while like the closet clean out is still like fresh in my mind, while I can still like have the principles that led me to make those decisions in mind, since we're still in this like snow day vibe and I just feel like kind of nesting. So yeah, let me give you kind of an overview of what is going on here and what my plan is. So this is not a very big dresser, but it just has 3 drawers, and this is mainly just all, well, not mainly, this is all t-shirts. This has like pants and jeans and my socks. I know it's a weird combination, it's just how it's worked out. And then this one has all sweaters. As you can see, all of those drawers are very full. So I would just like them to be a little more usable and not so crammed. And then this over here is kind of multiple things. So this top shelf, it's messy again, but this is where I have all my makeup. The second one also got messy again, but it's like jewelry and sunglasses and hair stuff. And then this one's supposed to be like pajamas and like undershirts and like camis and stuff like that. This one's supposed to be like underwear, tights, bras. And then this one is supposed to be scarves and hats that are more like summery-ish, like not cold weather. And then this one is supposed to be like cold weather hats and scarves. So with that in mind, my like principles that I'm still thinking about are, is this piece of clothing like, do I feel excited to put it on? Do I feel good when I'm wearing it? And does it like serve me in more than just one area of my life? Like, it's not just for Maggie Mouse Megan. It's not just for like work Megan. It's like I feel like it represents me in more than one area of life. It's kind of like my barometer for things I want to keep. Um, and yeah, like, do I feel good about wearing it? Also, kind of in that same category is like, does it fit well, or do I feel like bad about myself when I'm putting this item on? Um, and then honestly, for my other stuff and this, um, what is this called? Dresser, whatever that like taller version is. In those with like pajamas and underwear and stuff and like undergarments, it's more like, is this in like good condition, honestly? Because especially those types of clothes that like, you know, people don't see as much. I feel like I wear my pajamas until it has holes in it and stuff like that. So I'm like, what can I get rid of and like maybe get, you know, a fresh set of or something. So yeah, let me stop talking and let me do these drawers first, and I'll kind of come back later and let you know how it goes. But enjoy a time lapse. Okay, I'm still on the floor, but I wanted to give you a little bit of an update. I did finish this 3 drawer dresser. Something I did not disclose before I started this is that Kyle picked up our laundry today from the laundromat, and I have stuff that I haven't even put away yet that would go in these drawers. But these drawers have been so at capacity that I was like, let me do this first, and then I'll have room to put that stuff away. So I feel a lot better about where we're at. Honestly, there were 2 pairs of jeans that I didn't even remember I had because they're jeans I never reach for. I don't think one of them fits, but the others I just don't. I just don't like them. I don't reach for them. So why am I keeping them? Um, and then some shirts the same way. They're shirts that I wear all the time and that are like super not in good shape anymore, and it's just time to retire them. And then there were a lot of shirts that I just don't reach for anymore, like style wise or whatever. And then there were shirts that I definitely kept that I hardly ever wear, but I don't know, a lot of like Disney small shop stuff and like stuff I do wear if I'm going to the parks that I probably wouldn't wear in everyday life. I don't know. I did get rid of a good amount, but I kept a lot. So let me just show you real quick. This is where sweaters were, and I did open up quite a bit of space here, but that's good because I have sweaters that are in the laundry we picked up that need to go in here. This second drawer where I had pants and socks, I still have that. I know it's a weird combination, but my jeans here, and then I have, I think, 2 pair that are in the clothes that I need to put away. Just some of my other work pants, the ones I don't hang. Some bike shorts, which I might end up putting those in my like pajama slash like tank top drawer, just because I feel like that makes more sense. I never really wear these outside of the house. I just wear them when I'm like exercising or whatever. And then these are shorts, which are like summer shorts. not really great to have them in the drawer, but we don't really have a place we can put like seasonal stuff, so it's in the drawer for now. And then all my socks over here, I got rid of a bunch of like old ones that are kind of ratty and stuff. And I'd like to get like I was even looking around to see if I had a shoebox somewhere, because I would like to just have like, you know, a little divider for that. Someday we're gonna have not IKEA furniture, but I'm kind of holding off until hopefully we have our own space so we can, I don't want to buy furniture to fit in an apartment if I'm gonna eventually have my own space, if this is our last apartment. So this is where we're at for the t-shirt drawer. Actually looks very satisfying. We do have some room here for shirts that I know I have in the laundry that I need to put away. So obviously I still have a lot of graphic tees and stuff like that, but that it just is what it is. I got rid of probably like 5 to 10, so that's decent. And then this is my pile of stuff that I'm getting rid of from those drawers. Winter accessories drawer cleaned out. Summer accessories drawer cleaned out. Made a lot more room. So this is the pile from those drawers, that stuff I'm getting rid of. Some scarves that are like actually really nice, but they're kind of like infinity style, and I don't like those that are in a circle. A couple hats, just because I have a lot of winter hats that I don't wear. Actually, I don't want to get rid of this hat, but I think my head's too big for it. So I might try it on again one more time before I make the call to get rid of it. But yeah, so we got a pretty good pile of stuff from just 5 drawers. So now I'm gonna clean out those remaining drawers in my tall shelf, but those are mostly like undergarments, so I'm not gonna record that part. But then we'll be done with that, and I'll kind of circle back where things land. I don't remember if I said this on the vlog already, but it's not going to be above freezing until next Tuesday. So tomorrow's Tuesday, but then like the following Tuesday. So it's going to be like this outside for a while. But yeah, I do enjoy the winter. It just, when it's this much snow, it makes it impossible to like do anything because of the amount of effort it takes to get your car out. But this was a good way to spend the time inside instead of just like couch rotting. Obviously I did plenty of that as well. I took like a 4-hour nap yesterday. I didn't intend for this to be a 2-day vlog, but here we are. But I'm glad that I did the drawers, and like I said, I did it like within a couple weeks of when I did my closet, so everything kind of feels reset over there. Oh, before I end this vlog, I'm actually going to put away my clean clothes that we picked up from the laundry today. So now that I have room in those drawers, I'm going to put that all away, and then I'll leave you with kind of like a little video montage of the drawers and how they kind of ended up, because I feel like that'll be a really satisfying way to end the vlog. So I would be really appreciative if you should decide to subscribe, and please give this video a thumbs up. There's also a new hype feature on YouTube. If you haven't noticed it, you can use like hype points to hype certain videos. So obviously as a small creator, I would appreciate comments, likes, any sort of engagement you should choose to give. Yeah, this was really fun, and I hope to bring you more organizational videos, so hopefully you like those. And that's it. I'll see you all soon.